And Luenell is in the bathtub. We couldn't get together for. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. What's up?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Can you hear me?
Yep. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah. We couldn't get together for mimosas and pedicures, so I figured I'd let y'all take a bath with me.
I love it. So what you scrubbing that body with, girl? What is you scrubbing that body with?
Well, that's personal. some lemongrass French clay body scrub and girly stuff.
Girly shit.
Yeah.
I love it. So what made you decide to be in the tub? Wow, on this interview, this is so dope. This is the dopest shit ever. I love it. So how's the quarantine, this whole thing been treating you? What's been going on?
Well, you asked me one question first, and I'll answer that, and then I'll get to the quarantine. What made me decide to do it from the tub is because today is the day that I do my own YouTube show in 2 hours here. So I'm getting ready for that. I don't get glammed up at all for anybody but me and for money. So everybody's interview looks like this unless I'm doing my own show. But I'm getting ready for my show, so I was in the tub, and I told Lisa, my publicist, for people who don't know, that I said, I'm just going to do I got to multitask. I said, I'm just going to do the interview from the tub. So that's why I'm in the tub. And how has the quarantine been treating me? Well, it's mixed. You go from, I'm very glad to be home. I'm very glad to be off the road and getting some rest and eating, not in an airport and not, out in the streets, and spending time with my husband and enjoying my house. I'm glad to have a house to be in. But, it fluctuates from being glad to be home to being mad about, all the people that are dying and stuff like that. So I have lots of material, of course, pertaining to this quarantine, but I'm not doing any of that on social media. You'll have to pay when we go back out to hear what I got.
I'm not even mad at that. So you said that you were, spending quality time with your husband. So what are some of the things that you're able to do now that you weren't necessarily able to do before?
Well, together, because when I'm on the road, I only come home for 2 days and I'm gone, a day and a half or 2 days and I'm gone. So, leaving a man alone at home is like leaving the water running or leaving the iron on. It's going to be a disaster if you do that too often. So when I'm on the road, my husband goes and stays with his daughter and his grandkids and stuff in Texas. Okay. And I have time off. He comes home. So we spend time apart, which is probably why we really like being around each other. I hear people go, oh, I'm so tired of being cooped up. Oh, with these damn kids. Right. Oh, my husband's getting on my nerves. I'm like, well, you got somebody that you don't walk around all the time. And now the kids is another damn thing. Shout out to all the parents that got a homeschool and all that bullshit. But, to be with your mate, you should have a mate that you like being around, I would hope, Put a ring on it. Shit.
But speaking of ringing them nails, I know there's mad people hating on you right now. Like Luenell got her nails done. Luenell's nails is popping. Do you have somebody coming to the crib taking care of you?
The last time I got my nails done, my girl came here to the house. That was like March 7th.
And your nails are still looking good like that?
Ain't lost a stone. She's the baddest bitch in America.
Wow. Can we give her a plug? Who is she?
But, they're growing out. You see, they're growing out. They're growing out. But I haven't broken and I haven't lost a stone. There's maybe 2 that are starting to lift a bit. And when they do, and when they all get loose, because I can't even pry these nails off my hand, when they all start to lift or whatever like that, I'll just get rid of them because I'm not you know, I'm not a slave to my nails. I don't feel like less of
Yeah.
Luenell because I don't have my nails.
Yeah.
I'm at home busted just like everybody else. But, you know, when I go back out, you know, people are going to want to see. So I'm just lucky that I got a great gal that's
Yeah.
still hanging on.
Yeah, because I got stubs over here, but I'm like, oh God.
Yeah, but you
So
know,
wait.
we are not our nails. We are not our lashes. We are not our weed. Through all that bullshit, we're still badass women. So that's
I
just
know
an
that's right.
adornment. You know, and that's just an adornment. Like if you have a Christmas tree, it's still a Christmas tree, whether you put the bulbs on the shit or not. You know, when you
Absolutely.
take the bulbs off, it's still a tree. We still badass women, whether I got nails or bras or girdle. By the way, I ain't had on a goddamn bra since March the 7th.
Yo, I was debating on
No,
whether or not I wanted to come on here
I'm
with a bra
lying.
too.
March the 9th. March the 9th was the last time I did a show in Las Vegas. And that was the last show I did was March 9th in Las Vegas at my residency at Jimmy Kimmel Comedy Club.
Okay.
So I haven't had a bra on. Maybe I think I put a bra on once. But I'm like, no. Yeah, no.
You are not alone. Trust me, my shoulders are like, thank you, Jesus. Today was the first day I put on a bra too in a couple of weeks. For real.
Yeah, I'm thinking of whether I'm going to put one on for my show because it only shoots to my chest, you know, like you. So kind
Yeah,
of
so you
thinking
get
I'm going to
lucky.
put one on.
Yeah, I bet your husband don't got no problem with that though, right?
No bra, no panties. That's what he liked. That's how I like it.
I logged on to a live with you and your husband. I think your husband was smoking some weed. You were smoking some weed. It was the funniest stuff that I had ever seen. I'm like, oh my God, if only I had a husband. Do you have any advice for the single people right now, cooped up by themselves, quarantined alone, thinking about, damn, when am I gonna get me a husband like Luenell? Do you got any advice for them?
I'm really, I apologize to you. I don't know what happened. But you know, at this time of the quarantine, you must realize there's like 40 billion people on Instagram Live at the same time. So, you know, a glitch is bound to happen at some point.
Absolutely.
I guess. But maybe it just didn't like the bathtub.
Maybe it did. We liked it though.
I'm out the tub now.
You out the tub? Squeaky clean?
Yeah, and it looks like we're doing okay.
Yes, it does. So, okay, back to the advice you got for single people.
No, I don't really have no advice. It's just that I know that, you know, there's going to be a lot of depression coming out of this quarantine, not just by single people, but, you know, the people that are working in the hospitals and seeing people die every day and stuff like that. So it can be a depressing time, but there's plenty to do. You know, I'm sure we've all straightened out and organized everything we need to straighten out and organize around the house. But, you know, this is a good time to grab a bottle of wine or a mimosa and call some friends. You know, I'm making a list and checking it twice.
I know that's
And if I haven't talked to you or you haven't talked to me after this is all over, you probably don't matter because we've been sitting home for months. It will be months. And, you know, we ain't found time to, you know, call one another yet. Or I don't know, just I would hope that people don't get too depressed, but some will, you know.
right.
And but you know, just know that you are enough company for yourself, and you know, there's plenty of stuff online to do. You can watch and laugh at other people. You can learn how to cook some dishes if that's your thing, or even if it's not your thing, need to be your thing. Because I don't know what these trap hoes that can't cook is doing during this quarantine.
Trap hoes.
Yeah, trap hoes don't cook.
Trap hoes don't cook.
But let me
Yeah.
say something to the side chicks. I was making jokes at first and saying, oh, poor lonely side chicks, they don't get to see their boo. But a side chick is a kept woman if she do it right. And the Cash App don't stop just because we're on lockdown. So daddy need to still be sending you your own stimulus check until this is motherfucking over if you running your game right.
I know that.
Daddy, run me my stimulus check.
You feel me?
Run me my stimulus check, daddy.
Run me my money. For real. So wait, speaking of side chicks, So I was doing a little Google search, and this interview came up of you doing telling your story about being a side chick success
Oh,
story.
yeah, that was like 30 years ago.
But Luenell, I was like, wait, what the hell is this? Like, I literally just got wind of this like yesterday. I was like, what is this? Do you care to talk about that or not?
I mean, I think when I popped in, you were talking about older guys. I had an older married guy who lived in my neighborhood, and he was very attractive, and so was I. Like I said, I ain't been a side bitch in 30 years. I'm a bottom bitch, honey. I am the one. But this was before I met my husband, and I was young, and he was experienced, and he was very knowledgeable, very woke and Afrocentric, and it was more than sex. He taught me a lot of shit, and I made him feel younger, I guess, and he was all about that life. But at the end of the day, you are home alone on them holidays, and he do have to get up and go home sometime, and it just after a while it wasn't fun no more. So then then the bitch found out, and
and the rest is history, right?
Well, the rest is not really history because this was in the late 70s and 80s.
Oh, this was a long time ago.
He told her that he was about that non-monogamy shit in the first place, So.
Oh my God, the sound went again. For the love of God. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Hey, beautiful. Look at you.
And I'm not in the bathtub.
Oh, good. I like your makeup. Look at you. Lashes popping and shit. I see you.
Because I just did my YouTube show.
Nice. How'd it go?
It went well. It's every Wednesday at 3:00. I do it live, and then it's just on the on the YouTube. But man, I just want to apologize to all your viewers out there today that was looking forward to seeing me earlier. The government shut us down.
They tried it, but we here, you here, all good.
Those bitches.
Right. You know what I want to know, Luenell? I want to know how have you maintained the longevity in your career? Like, how have you been able, like, you've been out for a minute and you have been so consistent. And I think that's such a blessing because a lot of people can't say the same thing. How have you been able to maintain your status in the industry?
I don't fucking know. I guess you got to give the people what they want. I think one thing that keeps me in the loop is that they can smell a fake motherfucker, and I'm not fake. I am me. And, I've gotten older with these people. I've gotten smarter with these people. And, I mess with bosses. They've seen me with Jamie. They've seen me with Kat. They've seen me with Tracy Morgan. They've seen me with Eddie Murphy, Adam Sandler, and, Sasha and DMX and all kind of stuff. So I don't hang out with hacks. I really like legendary people myself, and you got to hang out with who you want to be like. I don't hang out with losers, so I don't be one. I hang out with legends because that's what I want to be too. But it's just the people. It's the people. I don't know. I don't know. The people like me. Everybody don't like me, but the people that like me like the shit out of me, and that's just what it is.
Now they love you. Love, love, love. I don't know nobody that don't know you. They be like, Luenell's coming on Quarantini and Mimosas. Okay.
But no, there's plenty of people who don't know my name.
Well, they better find out.
Luenell, you'll say Luenell, they'll be like, who? You gotta say the black chick you see with Cat Williams with the blonde. Oh, her. You have to like physically describe me. That pisses me off because I've done 3 movies with my real name, and I'm like, you need to know, who all these men are.
Right.
You need to know who the sisters are,
Right.
But now Sirius Radio has just started we're building it now. They started a channel called She's So Funny. and that's going to be exclusively female comics. It's going to be on Sirius.
Wow, that's interesting. Can you let us in on some more like information, like what female comics are going to be on it?
Well, they ask everybody. Hold on, just a minute. Can you? I'm having a. I need something to drink. Can you bring me a water, maybe from in the fridge or something? Um, they ask you who your favorites, some of your favorites are, so they can reach out to them. Of course, I told them I like my friend Vanessa Fraction. I like Hope Flood. I like. Thank you. I like Tiffany.
Yeah, Tiffany's good. Yep.
And thank you. And other people that people may not know. There's a black chick from London named Gina Yashere, and that
Mm-hmm.
bitch is hilarious. And co-traffic said not Tiffany.
Tiffany got a lot of haters, and I don't really know why. I just think she's genuinely her.
No, Tiffany is genuinely her. She's never done nothing to nobody. What I think the problem was that she got put on for a movie that she did, not her comedy. She got put on
Oh.
for a movie, and not for her stand up. Her stand up, a lot of people seem to think is mediocre. Her acting is superb. She's been in Madam C.J. Walker movie, and
Yeah.
she's gotten a lot of opportunity. Then don't I mean, we've all fucked up, but she fucked up that New Year's Eve that time. That
Yeah.
wasn't that
Yeah.
wasn't pretty. And then
Yeah.
she's one of the only black female comedians or actresses to get invited to the Met Ball, and went there with a purse full of fried chicken. Nobody liked that either. So there's been, but
Mm.
hell, I've been to jail. I done, fell off a stool drunk in a club. We've all done shit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's just that her shit was national. When I was fucking up and getting busted, there was no Instagram. There was no internet.
Right.
So
The
her
internet
shit
is
just happened to be in
evil.
front of everybody.
Right. But I think that the internet and such like is very forgiving. Like take Chris Brown for example.
No,
You don't
no,
think so?
no.
I think they're very forgiving. I feel
No,
like
no.
one day they hate you and
Oh
the next day
no!
they
Oh
love you.
no! No! No!
All right, well, good to
No!
know.
No! 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 Those are different people. The internet will break you down. The internet,
Mm.
if you read this shit, will hurt your feelings bad. For all the people that like me, there's people on the internet be like, "You a whole washed up ass bitch. You ain't done shit. You ain't relevant. You're no B Simone. You're no this or that, that." I'll be like, okay, I've done 30 motherfucking major motion pictures, two of which were nominated for Academy Awards. I've been in the game for 30 years. I've watched the game go from getting paid $25 to do stand up comedy to $150,000 to do stand up
I
comedy.
know that's
I've
right.
seen that. So, they can say what they want, but I know who I am and I know what I've done. I know the contribution to comedy that I've made. I have a table full of trophies right over there to prove that. From
I know that's right.
Afghanistan and Dubai to Arkansas and Texas.
Let them know, honey. Let them know. Do you ever experience any? Because I never really hear about this. I feel like it's always like on a hush hush when it comes to like the comedy, scene. Is there any beef in the comedy scene? Because I never really hear like this person. Well, outside of Monique, she beef with everybody. But outside of her, but like I never really hear like, oh, this comic is beefing with this comic. Is it all love in the comedic realm? Oh shit.
There's plenty of beef. But the thing about comedians, we'll beef and still work with each other because we
Yeah.
all want to, we won't stop nobody from getting that coin. Well, I won't say there are people that will try to stop you from getting your coin too. But there's beef in comedy for sure. There's beef between men and women. There's beef between men and men. There's beef between women and women, and there's beef between gay comics and straight comics. There's beef, sure. But we,
Mm.
but the beef, the knife through the fucking beef is that money, and
Word.
like me and Leslie Jones didn't get along for many, 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 many years. But
Less
we made
dog?
up for that.
Really?
No. But we made up during the
No.
filming of Coming to America.
That was
You
going to be
know?
my next thing that I wanted to talk about, Coming to America. Oh, so you
Oh,
made up because you had no choice, or
no,
you
I
wanted
got a
to?
choice. I ain't got to make up a
Always.
damn motherfucker. I don't want to. But no, it's just that the atmosphere on the set of Coming to America was so loving and so epic that there was just no room for fucking beef.
Yeah.
You know? And we had to play sisters.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're sisters in this movie.
Really? So, do you have like a major role in this movie? Let's talk about Coming
No,
to America.
no, not major, but not minor. It's hard to explain.
Yeah.
Like you, I definitely have a presence in the movie for sure, but I'm not. I'm not. Woof, 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 I'm not her or nothing like
Yeah.
that. But you will see me. You will see me.
Nice. When is it supposed to come out?
December. We were supposed to do this interview earlier and kept cutting off. Yeah, December. I mean, who knows what's going on now?
Word.
Because if it was up to me, I'd drop the bitch tomorrow on Netflix
Right.
while everybody's home to see the shit.
Right.
But it's supposed to come out in December. But also the Aretha Franklin, Jennifer Hudson movie is supposed to come out on Christmas Day as well. But we don't know what's going to happen. I mean, hell, they canceled Essence Fest. I just found out my family reunion is canceled.
They canceled Essence Fest?
Oh, yeah, it's
Where the hell have I been?
Girl, Essence Fest, I was supposed to be there and be on the main stage and do the female comedy show. Dion Cole was going to host the male comedy show. It's supposed to be Janet Jackson, Bruno Mars. All that shit is squashed till next year.
What? So they must have canceled the BET Awards. They had to. That has to be done. Because Essence Fest is usually after BET.
Yes.
They had to then. Because I always go to the BET Awards. That's one thing I stay up on.
Girl, BET weekend in LA is everything.
Right.
Because,
it is. It's popping. It's really lit.
Yeah, it's popping during BET weekend in LA. Like, it's worth buying a plane ticket to come to BET in LA. But I ain't heard nothing about that.
I haven't heard anything yet either. But when you say Essence Fest, it makes me feel like that's the next big announcement that's probably going to come. Yeah, BET Awards, BET Weekend, BET Experience done.
Well, literally everything we love is on fucking hold, Even the beat, like these white folks about to lose their goddamn mind because they can't surf, dude, out on the beach.
And they can't work out with their trainer, dude. Yeah.
They're working out with their trainer. They're doing it, YouTube. Because the Cash App still works. So if you're a trainer, you can always email or text or video that workout. Or you can do it on Facebook FaceTime, but just like we do it. So the Cash App still works.
Right. So let me ask you this. Are you one of those people that believe in conspiracy theories? What do you think is really going on with this whole corona shit?
Don't get me started. Because first of all, I do believe in some, but I can't. My husband has been down a rabbit hole all day today about the Rockefellers and the Rothschilds and the WikiLeaks and the fucking kitty porn and the fucking the pedophile island
and the baby blood. Yes, the fall of cabal. Yes,
so he's been down that rabbit hole all day. I ain't even seen this motherfucker. He's been looking at his phone like this.
Yes,
but I can't get involved in something that we can't control. If there was something that we could do about it, it'd be worth getting involved and be like, well, we should do this. But we can't do nothing with them power white folks, the Illuminati, all that shit. What the fuck? What we gonna do? What we do?
Do you believe in Illuminati? You believe that that's real?
I believe in the devil, just like I believe in the Lord.
Right.
And I believe there are demonic people out here who You know, there's people out here who are trying to give us the virus. You know, that's why we got. You know, when you see people licking shopping cart handles and licking, the L fucking train
Yes.
handles in the New York. You know, that's somebody trying to give you some shit. People is nasty.
Mad
So
nasty.
I do believe that there's forces out there that want to see us fail as a people.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm as racist as the next motherfucker. Please believe me. You know, I try to play the game and be nice, but you know, the truth is there's my friends and then there's my white friends. And then there's my Latin friends, and I don't have too many Asian friends.
Yeah, there's levels to the friendship, right? I
There's
feel you.
levels to this shit. You know, my girlfriend can't be my sister. Only my sister can be my sister.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and I don't want to hurt nobody's feeling, but that's what the fuck it is. You know?
Facts.
Yeah.
Real facts.
You still
Seriously.
drinking? Have you been drinking all day?
Luenell, when I tell you, oh my God,
It's my fault.
don't judge me. Don't judge me. The whole bottle is done. All day. But one thing you gotta promise me though, you gotta promise me that when we get back to filming and you are available, that you will actually be on the show.
When
So we
we're
can
not
sit.
social distancing anymore,
Yes,
I will
yes.
come and we will have mimosas and pedicures. We will
Absolutely.
be on the same screen, sitting next to one another.
Absolutely.
I have amazingly beautiful feet, so you ain't got to worry about
I'm
that.
sure you do.
I got people in my DM all the time want to pay me CashApp.
I know that's right.
And I told my manager, I said, I done fucked up. I'm in the wrong business. I should be in the foot porn business. Shit.
Yo, it's a whole nother world. Let's not even get on that. Let's not even get on that. But before we part, we gotta make a toast. I got a little bit of, bubbly left in my glass. We gotta
Okay,
do
all
a
I got is
toast.
water.
You got water. Okay.
I
So we're gonna do it.
drank wine on my show. And for your listeners out there, you guys, I do a YouTube show on my YouTube channel. It's called Hey Luenell, HeyLuenell. You can click the link in my bio in my Instagram. That's just Luenell. You can click the link in the bio or go to YouTube and put in Hey Luenell. And I would love it if you would say that you heard about it on Shannon's page, or that, Mimosas and Pedis or whatever like that, and I'll write you back.
Yes, show love, show love. So what can we toast to before we part?
Let's toast to the resilience and the wherewithal and the strength of Black people.
I love it.
Because we've been through it all and we will survive. I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I'll be alive. I got all my life to live. I got all my love to give. I will survive. I will survive. I will survive.
Yes, Luenell, I love it. Cheers. I love you. I love your energy.
We will.
Thank you so much.
This again. Yeah, we will do this again. Let's reschedule it again. Even
Absolutely.
Before I can get to you, let's just try to do it again.
Absolutely.
Won't be in the back. They missed it though. I was trying to give it to the children today.
I loved it.
From the bathtub.
I loved it. I loved every minute of it, even though the signals and the vibrations was hating on us. Hey, I loved every minute of it. Thank you so much for your great energy, and thank you for being a guest on Quarantini Mimosas.
I told you I'd be back. I was not gonna rest. I did not want to let you down, sis. Okay.
Thank you.
So now,
I appreciate it.
Say, Luenell popped in this afternoon.
I will.
Hello, how you doing?
Oh, Roy. I definitely will.
Okay, take care, Shannon.
All right. Later.
Bye, everybody. Bye, everybody.